Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to Porch Time Live from JTH Construction Studio, where tonight we have Krypton Comics in the house, and we will be talking to them. I don't pull it up anymore because it drags so bad.
Fine.
It's right there, but I don't.
You're fine.
Hello, Teresa Mesmer. Before I get to the gentleman in the studio with me, I'll hit my sponsors up again. We are live at JTH Construction Studio. Contact Joe Hankins, 765-913-8599. For all your construction needs. How you doing, Bill? American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2837. Valley Real Estate with right there, Teresa Mesmer. Get a hold of Teresa for all your real estate needs. 765-341-8911. Wellspring, that's Bob Goodrum and his group. 765-346-6661. They take care of a lot of the homeless people here in the community. Yard Barber, Andrew Payton, who should be as busy all get out right now. 765-318-4108. Wayman's Furniture Appliance Mattress. Give Mark a call at 765-342-4339. Check out his ads. He posts just about every day. They've always got a deal going on there. Livewire, Tommy Walls, Electrical Consulting. 765-792-4012. Tommy just sponsors just about everything in the community. Stitt's Comfort System. Give Caleb Stitt a call at 765-346-0195. Get one of the ductless units like we have in studio with us. Logan's Cosmos. 765-318-3388. Of course, can't forget our gals down at Hometown Nutrition. 765-315-0738. Protein shakes, iced coffee, boosted teas, and smoothies. Already this month, Drink the Creek coming up May 20th. 12 concerts throughout the year, 26 bands. Should be an outstanding summer. Cannot wait for that. But I got more where that came from. Don't forget this Saturday at the Martinsville Freemason Lodge, number 74. They are having their all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast and fundraiser. $9 for adults, $7 for kids. Stop in there. Tell them we sent you. Can't wait for that. I think we already hit on that one. Saturday, May 20th is the 2003 golf outing for that class reunion. It's out at Foxcliff, 12 p.m. for lunch, 1 p.m. tea time, door prizes, team sponsors, things like that. Get a hold of Amber Arthur or Samantha Coons. Friday, May 12th, out at Cedar Creek. This is the Rotary's Silent Disco. I'm stuttering here. Tickets at Eventbrite, $20 in advance, $25 at the door. It's a Silent Disco out at Cedar Creek. That is Friday, May 12th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, June 9th, Martinsville Golf Club, 5th Annual Golf Scramble. This is for the Artesian Football Boosters. That's always a fun one. Get a hold of the Artesian Booster Club. They have a Facebook page, and there's ads on there for it. June 14th. This is a Wednesday. Morgan County FOP number 119 golf outing. Team prizes, tea times at noon. Proceeds go to Morgan County Christian with Christmas with a Cop program. That's the FOP. Cannot wait for that. And finally, a couple people we had in here, Nathan Vway and Christian Capshaw from the MHS Dance Marathon Club. They finished up over last weekend, and their goal was $23,000. They ended up raising $26,000, and that is awesome. And now, sorry about that, guys. It gets a little lengthy.
Things are happening.
Eric Singer and Brian Rhodes joins us from Krypton Comics. How you doing, gentlemen?
Great.
Good. You guys about ready to be busy, aren't you?
Yeah.
And it starts in 2 days. Yeah. Can't believe we're already into May, but
right.
First of all, tell us a little bit about your business, what you got going on there at your store, and what all you do, and then we'll get into what you got going on Saturday.
Well, for those that don't know, Krypton's been in town for 18 years this year. We are pushing kids to a positive direction. We're all about having kids learn games, a safe environment to teach them how to play these games. And we sell comics, toys, games, you name it.
Yeah, it's got a wide variety of stuff in your store.
Yeah.
And you guys are, for lack of better words, the old Radio Shack building still, correct?
No,
you've moved.
We moved downtown.
You're downtown.
We're right
now.
on.
Yes.
Yeah, we're right on the square. We're 77 East Washington. Yeah.
So you're back down on the square,
Thank
77,
goodness. We're home.
77 East
Right
Washington.
next door to
Right
the
next to the Veterans Memorial.
Well, I know right where you're at then.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Good deal.
Yeah, we have a great landlord that put us there, and
You were out the old radio
we
shack.
were, yeah, we were sharing the building with my brother
Yeah.
at Singer Hobbies, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's still there, still kicking, going full force. So
But now you got your own place.
yeah, we outgrew we couldn't share the space no more. We both outgrew it.
Right.
So, and he's looking to move too because he's growing so much.
Really?
So yeah.
Well, that's a good deal for him then.
Yeah.
All right. One of the things you got coming up, you've got a free comic book day, May 6th. Tell us a little bit about that if you would.
Yeah, Saturday, Free Comic Book Day. It's a venture that was started back in 2001, I believe. Basically, every comic shop that participates in this will have up to 44 comics that are available for kids, adults, grown-ups to come in and select. These are previewed comics. They're comics that show what's available, what's coming out, just little plot stories and different companies that are represented.
I can almost hear it now. Some parents are some of the comics, are they too mature for the kids?
Not at all. You've got stuff that's basically, you've got stuff that goes all the way to DuckTales, Gargoyles from our past,
Right.
all the way to Scrooge McDuck, to Smurfs, to there's Archie still.
Did I hear you say Animal Crossing earlier?
Yeah. Animal Crossing's one of them. Yeah.
I wore that game out on Wii.
So yeah, it's got its own comic book now. So
Really?
yeah. Basically, every video game, every movie, all starts either in book format or comic book format.
Right.
So a lot of the popular stuff nowadays is coming from video games and comic books.
It's a big market, that's for sure. Oh yeah, is my pup down there talking to you?
Yeah. Saying hi.
How does something like this get started? When did this first take place?
Yeah, there was a gentleman named Joe Field. He came up with the idea. He owned a comic shop in California, and he started this. He wanted other shops to do it with him, and it became what it is today, which is a nationwide thing.
So this happens across the country on May 6th.
It does.
Really?
On May 6th. It's
First Saturday of May every
90% of the time. They did move it during COVID, but 90% of the time it is the first Saturday in May.
How many comic book stores are in the state of Indiana? Do you know?
I do not know. There are many.
How many in Morgan County? Do we know that?
Me.
You're the only one in the
I'm the only
county?
one in Morgan County. There are other game stores.
Right.
There's a couple in Mooresville.
We don't have GameStop anymore, though, do we?
GameStop closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much the only place to buy Pokemon. there's
a good plug.
Yeah, there's
and people still play that.
Yes,
So.
it's a huge game. It's more collected than played, but it is still played.
Ramey was our
Mhm.
IT guy,
Yeah.
American Dad, and he did the Pokemon and he did Fortnite and excelled at it.
Yeah.
Well, his roommate, and we call him number 2, because this guy's got 2 degrees, and they're not easy degrees.
Mm.
He's spent extremely intelligent young man, and that's how he makes his money, playing Pokemon tournaments.
Oh yeah.
He finished second in the world, and Andrew's got it saved on video, and it's on YouTube. And it come down to just a handful of cards, and the guy needed to draw one card to beat him, and if he didn't, this guy was going to win, and that guy drew the card, and you could just see this. So we've got it on video, and we always give him crap about it. But
right now, for example, I have a gentleman in the store playing Yu-Gi-Oh. He plays all over the world. He even goes to Korea. He goes everywhere.
That's how this guy was. And he'd play in a $30,000 tournament here, and then I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah. So they make some good money. So you guys started out in California by Joe Field.
Yep.
Who's in charge of it then? The whole.
It's just made up of publishers, retailers. Everybody participates and helps each other out. They offer these things at a really discounted price to me so that I can give them away.
And why do you do this? What motivates you guys to do this? Or
it promotes reading.
Yeah.
It promotes communication. Kids get these comics and they start talking to their friends about them.
Right.
And so today's world, communication is lacking.
Right.
So promoting reading, promoting mathematics, these games that we play, everything promotes mathematics, reading, communications, everything.
Right. With all the Iron Man movies and all that stuff out like that, you would think that those old comic books would come back in handy and start reading them up.
Yeah, people see the movie and then they want to know more about the character.
Yeah.
And then they come see me, hopefully.
And then they see you guys. How many parades and stuff do you do a year?
7.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I know you do the fall foliage.
We do Monrovia, Paragon, Ellettsville, Eminence. The Christmas parade, the Martinsville Christmas parade we did last year.
Yeah.
For the first time we did that. We've done a Nashville Christmas parade. Wanamaker
Oh, you
does a
did
Christmas
Nashville,
parade.
Brown
Yeah.
County?
Yeah, we've done Brown County.
I think I was down there right before it kicked off, and
It was fun.
I didn't even know they had a parade down
Yeah,
there.
they do a big toy drive.
Yeah.
And that they tie that in with that Christmas parade, which is a fantastic event.
Now, can we talk about the dress, the individuals, how the individuals here Brian's dressed, or is that part of an outfit? Or
We were both walking around the square. He was Darth Maul.
I was
and
dressed as
I
Darth
was going to
Maul
say you got a
earlier.
Star Wars feel to you.
Yeah, it's May the 4th.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you. Yeah. And then Saturday's Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, okay.
Revenge of the Sixth.
Six.
Yes, let me correct myself. Sorry.
What is the most popular? I don't even want to say comic book, but okay. What is the most popular comic book going to this day, and overall? Is it number one?
You're talking. It depends on which comic book, because if you talk Superman, you're talking millions of dollars.
Really?
If you talk Spider-Man, you're hundreds of thousands of dollars. Incredible Hulk, hundreds of thousands of dollars. For
Still to
number
this
one.
day.
Oh yeah, and they just increase because their rarity, their value is just from the 50s, 40s. The comic books back then, they were traded in for paper during the war.
Right.
So the ones that kept them are worth a fortune.
They're sitting on a gold mine.
Sitting on a gold mine. Yeah, there was a big article was just done about a gentleman that his family made fun of him because he was a comic book collector. He collected comics all his life, and then they found out what his collection was worth when he passed away. Millions of dollars. Wow. He had Adventures of Action Comics #1, and it was graded like a 9.5, and his collection was worth millions of dollars.
Was Superman the first comic book, or was that Spider-Man?
Superman.
Yeah,
Adventures or Action Comics #1.
Yeah. And that was specifically Superman.
Yeah, that was specifically Superman. Your first Marvel comic was Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and I'm thinking Fantastic Four. Can't remember exactly which comic came up first, but there's just so many different titles.
All right, because I'm ignorant to this, and I'm going to have to ask you this.
Hmm?
Explain to me the difference between DC and Marvel.
Just different corporations.
Okay.
Different writers, different publisher. It's a different publisher. So Warner Brothers is Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. So Warner Brothers owns DC.
Okay.
Whereas Disney owns Marvel, and Marvel is Spider-Man, Hulk, Avengers, X-Men.
So, but they cross streams a little bit with the Iron Man movies.
No, Iron Man is all Marvel.
I thought Superman wasn't in that.
No, Marvel has crossed in the comic book world, but I don't think you'll ever see it on big stage.
Really?
I don't think you'll ever see a big screen. It would cost too much in royalties between the two companies. Now, however, now that James Gunn is over at DC doing the new reboot, who knows what might happen? Because with James Gunn, he was Guardians of the Galaxy director.
Right.
Now he's head of charge of DC, so who knows? You may see something crossover because he has a good positive output with Marvel.
I think you got to put them all on the screen at the same time.
Oh, that would be incredible.
That would be awesome.
That'd be incredible.
You're right.
Yeah,
right.
it'd be a $1 billion production.
I would watch that though.
Oh, I
that
would
be
too.
interesting to see.
I'd be there in a heartbeat.
So the Hulk though, and Thor and Iron Man
are all Marvel.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They are all owned by Disney, except
that?
for Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk's rights are still owned by Legendary Studios, I believe. That's
Right.
why you've not seen a solo Incredible Hulk under the Avengers title.
What's the gentleman shot the arrow? What's his name? Hawkeye. He got hurt. The guy
Yes,
that played
he
the-
got hurt very badly.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything on him lately,
He's
but they said he
recovering
almost
well.
lost his leg.
Yeah, he almost lost his leg.
Yeah, there's been a couple
was
interviews
crushed.
he's done where he's actually walked out on.
Yeah, he's walking with a crutch.
Oh, okay.
So he's coming back.
So if they make another one, he'll be able to hopefully.
Well, I don't see him doing too much more. They introduced his daughter. His daughter was the series on Disney Plus.
Okay.
And his daughter is probably going to take that role over, I would assume.
But didn't Iron Man? Didn't he kick it?
He did. However, with the new
there's a
Secret
stone
Wars,
thing.
there's a Secret Wars multiverse thing coming that I think he's going to come back as a bad guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to come back because basically the universe he's coming from, I believe the storyline they're going to use is where all the Avengers are dead and he's the only one left.
Boy, they got to ride the Robert Downey Jr. thing.
They do.
Full out.
You've got to
he's
bring
hot
him
right now.
Yeah, you got to bring him back. You got to bring Cap back as well. Cap sells seats. And I think as long as they do that, they're Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of their last part of the first wave of the whole thing. So they're introducing one of my favorite characters, Adam Warlock. It's been played by the goofy kid from We Are the Millers, but he's grown up, and I think he's going to do a great job.
Well, that'll be interesting. Any show with Scarlett Johansson in it, I'm good to watch.
See, I'm a big fan of Wanda.
So yeah,
I like Wanda.
I just yeah, she played the role well. I think it was fascinating, her and Lucy, and that's what.
Yes. Yeah.
And a couple other movies she's done. So
yeah, she did really good. Scarlett's a great actress. She puts a heck of a performance on.
I'm going to ask you both, Brian, what got you into comic books, and how long ago was that?
Well, as far as collecting, it's just been recently. I met him 7 years ago now.
Yeah, something like that. He's been slowly starting to collect.
He was over where what's now Gather Around Barbecue.
Right.
Yeah.
I got married in 2012, moved down to Martinsville, and
I'm pretty much best friends since.
yeah, met him and helped
Can't
him
get
out
rid
ever
of him
since.
now.
No. His wife wants me to. I take too much of his time away.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been a big Star Trek fan and Transformers.
His son is a huge Godzilla fan.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
His son is.
Well, see, when we were growing up, you had the Loch Ness Monster and Godzilla, and those were pretty much the two.
Oh, yeah.
When I was growing up.
Yeah.
Those were the two biggies, and then Godzilla fought everything and won.
Yeah, King of the
then,
Monsters.
Then went back in the ocean and you never saw him again until the next movie.
Yeah.
But
and then we found out he went to the center of the earth.
Well,
so, yeah, kind of cool.
It hangs out. So, what was I going to say? What is your favorite character to dress up in?
Well, I started with Indiana Jones. I went. So he needed a handler. He does Hellboy.
Right, I've seen it. Seen him in that outfit.
I did. You
Hugo
may not know,
Strange.
but it's Hugo Strange. He runs Arkham Asylum from the Batman game Arkham City.
I do not know that one.
Yeah, he's the mad scientist behind Arkham. So yeah,
he's just like, you look just like him. Just do it. So in like 2 days, I put together. You know, it was like I've had that one for 5 years.
Your
now?
go-to one. Yeah, it's easy to do.
I am currently working on a Mr. Freeze. Hope to have that.
That's
Very
going to
cool.
be fantastic.
Basically debut. I wanted to be in as many of the contests as I can, but that's not going to be.
You say you're a Star Trek fan. Now, you original or the one with?
So I grew up on the original series. That was my mother's fault.
Captain Kirk.
I have seen.
I'm a next gen.
Are you
every episode of every series except for some of the new stuff, Lower Decks and Prodigy. I've got to catch up on those.
Now, is there another one coming out? Is there a third round of Star Treks, or am I missing?
Well, you've got Discovery, you've got Strange New Worlds, you've got Picard just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see out of Picard. I'm hoping to see that new crew.
Yeah.
Led by 7 of 9. I think that would be fantastic.
Is this they still on the USS Enterprise, or is it?
They launched a new Enterprise at the very
Enterprise
last
G.
episode. The Enterprise G. Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm not a huge Trekkie, but I was excited with that.
Basically, like my phone has a theme on it, which is LCARS, and it's so bad that I'm actually, if I get time, I'm going to learn Linux.
Oh,
yeah.
So that I can actually make my own LCARS operating system and be able to run.
Wow.
But
as my wife would say, your nerd is showing.
Well, hey, that's all right though. It's seriously, it's a good occupation. But
it's fun. I enjoy it. I love doing what I do. I love seeing smiles on kids' faces. That's probably my
number one,
number
right?
one thing. And then I have just the fan base that, believe it or not, Martinsville has.
I was kind of shocked. I remember the first, I think the first year you walked to the parade, you only had a handful of folks with you.
Yeah.
And then the next year you walked in the parade, you probably had 30 characters or something.
Our biggest year was 109 people.
Yeah, it was.
We
It just
were a
kept
block
getting
and a half
bigger
long.
and bigger and bigger every time. And I'm
Yeah.
like, my goodness.
Yeah,
So,
it's the cosplay community. There's a lot of there's a lot of positivity in that group, and they try to go to as many charity things as they can. And we kind of consider it charity because we're just walking and waving and passing out candy.
Sure.
You know? Yeah, I'm promoting the store, but the smiles on the kids' faces, they love seeing Spider-Man. They love seeing Batman. Yeah. It's Wonder Woman. They love it.
And then on the flip side of that, we're always looking for people to fill costumes that want to,
always
put
looking for
smiles on kids'
volunteers,
faces.
especially younger generation, because I'm getting too old to do this anymore.
Oh my God.
I can't walk 7 miles or whatever the parade route is. It hurts after you get halfway through.
Right. You need a golf cart. That's what it is.
Yeah, we had one following us last year because we had a pregnant lady that was walking with us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she wanted to do it. I told her not to, but she wanted to do it, and she got about halfway and had to ride the golf cart.
She was done at that point.
Yeah. But,
so what is your favorite comic book, show, movie? The one that his is Star Trek? Is that what you said? That was kind of what got you in that?
I'm straight up Hellboy.
Really?
Hellboy's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I've been a Hellboy fan for 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
Adam Warlock is probably my favorite Marvel character.
Mm-hmm.
People will get to know him here soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Incredible Hulk is probably third on my list.
You know, it's funny because I grew up in the David Banner with Bill Bixby.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And it was. You look back at that now, it was so cheesy.
I don't care. I still love it.
But it was still.
Yeah.
But they had a story.
Oh yeah, every week. And the music, outside of the beginning to Hill Street Blues, I think that the music to that, just pulled you in every time because you're like, oh, what's the matter?
Right, and it's like, no offense to the stuff nowadays, some of it's pretty good. It's just. It's all designed to just be action.
Right.
Story. Oh yeah,
story.
There's a story.
Yeah, story is the big important part. And a lot of times people complain about some of the story. But sometimes you got to do that because you're teaching new generations.
Right.
You're not just because 10 years ago we had a Spider-Man movie. A 3-year-old doesn't know what that story was 10 years ago.
No.
So they have no idea.
But they're like, haven't there been like 3 different Spider-Man?
Yes, there's been.
Didn't they all put them in one show?
Yeah, that was awesome. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping my personal hope with that whole Spider-Man thing is that Andrew Garfield, the second Spider-Man, ends up being the Sonyverse Spider-Man.
Okay.
And they use the younger guy for the Marvel verse because there's technically different universes, and the Sonyverse has Venom, Morbius. Those are 2 of the newer movies that fit that Sonyverse, and there's going to be more coming. So
see, like the James Bond movies, I would say, who's your favorite James Bond, and I go Sean Connery. Who's your favorite Batman?
Michael Keaton.
Ben Affleck.
Really? I would go more to Michael Keaton.
I love Michael Keaton. Because
I would say Adam West, actually, but
I grew up with him. But I think that my favorite has to be Affleck because not only does he play the part of the rich billionaire because it's who he is, he plays Batman very, very well. He's built right. He's the right size.
Keaton was a little.
Keaton's a little
shorter,
small.
Yeah,
he's a little small, and Keaton doesn't really play off a billionaire to me.
Right.
When he's Bruce Wayne, he just doesn't give off. He's a great Batman. Right. Don't hate on me, guys.
Right. It's just your personal choice.
My personal choice. I think Affleck has so far to date been the best of both worlds. He's been the best Batman.
And Heath Ledger by far, I think, was the best Joker ever.
Don't get me wrong. I love Nicholson.
I disagree.
The thing with Joker is
Jack was good.
There's multiple Jokers. There's multiple Jokers. Really? Not just one. Yeah, they introduced what's called the 3 Jokers story to us.
I did not know that.
There's 3 different Jokers. They've all played the role. You got the psycho, the gangster, and the criminal. So you've got the 3 different elements of Jokers. So Jack Nicholson's gangster.
Oh yeah,
straight up.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, the crazy, the psychopath, and then maybe I don't know the original Joker would be probably my third.
What was his name? Doggone it.
I can't remember.
Oh yeah,
no.
Caesar Romero, maybe.
Romero.
Yeah.
Caesar Romero. Yeah. He's probably my third.
I never saw the dark version of with Joaquin Phoenix. Was that Batman
I don't really
or
care for that
Joker?
One. It's Joker. It's Joker, but I don't really care for it. Yeah. I mean, he did a good job. As far as a movie, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tie into anything.
Right.
And I guess number 2 is supposed to have their version of Harley Quinn in it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a big name act. Lady Gaga's playing Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn?
Yeah. Really? So it.
Who was it? What movie was that? Doggone it. 21 Pilots sung the song. Harley Quinn was in it.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
She's
Margot
Robbie.
Oh wow.
There's rumors that
she plays a good Harley
Yes,
Quinn.
there's rumors that she's going to be the next Invisible Woman for the
Really?
Fantastic Four. Yeah, it's rumors.
You get all the
but-
good gossip,
Oh
don't
yeah,
you?
yeah. I love talking about it too.
Yeah. See, I have a daughter that works for corporate AMC
Oh, okay.
up in Indy, and she gives me all the. She gave me some scoop, and I'm not supposed to say anything, so I'm not going to on air.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare say anything about a possible another Shrek coming out.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. That'd be fantastic.
that was the rumor she gave
I heard
me.
a rumor about an Austin Powers too. So,
that would be
but I
interesting.
think I
can't see Michael Myers doing that one
It'd be
again.
so rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. With his comedy today wouldn't really fly.
Yeah, and it's in Shrek, it's a kid movie, but there's so much adult humor in it. It's I love
It's
it.
all hidden innuendos and stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's good stuff.
Yeah.
We that when they were little, and into this day, that's one of our Shrek 2. We say it's the greatest movie ever made.
Oh, yeah,
So we have fun with
It's
it.
a go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the animators from the original Shrek were basically being punished and kind of like, here, you go do that one. I can't remember what other movie there was supposed to be the big hit of the season, and then it turned out to be Shrek was the one that just blew the box office away.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Shrek. I saw something, and this is going to be a little off topic, but someone said I think it was on TikTok or something, but it said, "Don't kid yourself, guys. Magic Mike did so many millions at the box office."
Yeah.
And then the guy down below him said, "Shrek," and it like quadrupled what Magic Mike did. I was like, "There you go. That's one for the big guys right there."
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, you guys. So, what time does this all kick off? Saturday, 10 a.m.
Yeah, we're going to start off 10 a.m. We're running sales all day long. We're doing 10% off any purchase over $10, 20% off back issue comics. So if you're looking for a back issue that you missed, I've got a back issue bins that are full of back issues. So
will you have characters downtown with you?
We're going to have a few characters walking around Saturday. I think I'm going to be Superman. We're going to have.
I think Savannah's supposed to come
Savannah's
down.
wanting to do Supergirl. Yeah, she's going to do Supergirl for us. We've got Scarlet Witch, I believe Maleficent, and a few more. So I think Spider-Man's going to be there for a while.
Now, who does the costumes, or do you have them?
I have most of them.
Really?
There are some people that volunteer and bring their own, but I have a closet.
Like,
full
I'll
of
probably be there as Hugo Strange.
Yeah,
That's
he'll be doing that. And then I might have Batman. It's hard to say who shows up.
Now, do you order the costumes, or do you have them made? Or
I have some of them I have made. Some of them I buy from a specific website that is pretty good.
So you're the ultimate Halloween shop. If I'm,
I
out
can
on
be if you need a costume.
outfit,
Yeah.
right?
The problem I have is most of the costumes I buy take 6 months to 6 weeks to 12 weeks to get them in.
Really?
So yeah, they're usually imported. So
Right.
they're made in a different shop and imported in. So
Very cool, though. It's
Yeah.
very cool what you do, and like you said, all your events, your parades, and everything you do. The biggest thing is putting a smile on a kid's face.
Well, and
so.
on that topic, we have Savannah McPike from the hair salon right down the road from us.
Mhm.
She's going to be doing kids face painting
face painting,
from I think noon to 4 or something like that. So
right?
she's going to be there doing that. So that's something free for the kids. They can come get their face painted. And I believe every store downtown is doing some kind of sidewalk sale or some kind of promotion to go along with my thing.
Really?
So
we did not know this.
Yeah,
so.
every store downtown is supposed to be doing some kind of hoo-ah, and I know a couple of them that are for sure. So be on the lookout
hopefully
for
the weather's
that.
supposed to be nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be beautiful.
And it'd be a good time to go downtown, shop local.
Yeah.
Come in your store, hang out, check it out what you got, and then they can. There's tons of places to eat downtown now.
There are, and they keep coming.
Right.
Yeah,
we got
That's
more
one of the
coming.
worst parts about moving back to the square. It always smells so
So
good.
Yeah.
You're only like 2 seconds from gather round.
Yeah,
so,
like,
I mean,
like you open the door and you smell barbecue. It's like,
Gather
oh,
around, Los Reyes,
Pizza.
Reeds,
right? Yeah. 20,
come and get
21.
it. 21.
Yeah.
the new Paula June's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paula June's and
there's the what's the new
and then we
sandwich
get
shop?
Jackson Junction is around the corner down there.
There's
yeah.
all kinds of eateries.
Come and get it. It's down
Yeah,
there,
yeah. There's all kinds of places you can eat downtown. Come get some free comics with the kids. Grab you something to eat.
Did
Check
going
out some
back
of the
on the
stores.
square pick up business more or no?
It has promoted. Yeah, there's
It
been foot
helped
traffic. Yeah. Square has always been home to me. It's where I started.
I was going to say, I think that's where you
I
originally
started over on Main Street where the nutrition shop's at.
Yep.
So, and it's neat going in and seeing my old spots where there's something else
Right.
really making ends meet there.
Yeah.
So,
The girls down there, Courtney does a good job with
Yeah.
that place. And she's
yeah,
got
well, I
looking
love the
good.
smoothies in
Yeah. I'll drink one of those with my meal. That's
Yeah.
the issue, though.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, me too. Yeah,
I get the orange dreamsicle.
yeah.
That's I've had a few of the others, but that is my go-to. I mean, literally, I'll call in and say, "Give me my orange thingy,"
I
and I'll go down and pick it
pina
up.
colada smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, I would have to add something to that. I don't think you're supposed to, but yeah.
I think it defeats the purpose.
Right. Well, gentlemen, you guys are in for a busy weekend. What's next after this?
Well,
Are you guys in the 4th of July parade?
no, we're not.
I think you should be.
Well, the only problem with that is the heat.
Because it's the 4th, but it's early in the day. We start like
yeah,
at
you
10.
can start early enough. Well, give me some dates on it.
All right.
Give me
Well, it's the 4th.
It's the 4th. It is the 4th. Okay, well,
I'm on that board. I'll
Okay.
talk to Bruce.
yeah.
I think we got a meeting coming
I'll
up.
see if I can't throw a handful of people together and
Yeah.
pass out some candy or something.
It's a fun.
Where does it start and stop?
West Middle
West Middle?
starts on the Sycamore Street,
Okay.
goes down to I want to say Washington.
Okay.
Turns around and goes back to West.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice and short.
it's not like and that's a lot of shade.
Yeah.
Between
A lot
here
of
and there,
trees.
and if I remember correctly, every year it's not hot at all by the time it gets going.
Let's
so.
hope so. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. And Shane says, "What's up, gentlemen?" Shane, yeah, you got him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to sneak in there because
Oh yeah, I'll do it as long as I can get people to do it with me.
Yeah.
That's the thing. As long as there's the holiday weekends are rough. Sometimes
Right.
getting people to
and that's
But it's early enough
There
in
you
the
go.
day.
For anybody listening, we need people to
Yeah.
fill costumes.
anybody
Yeah.
listening.
I was gonna say. So even this weekend, you need people to fill
Oh
costumes.
yeah, I've got a closet full of costumes. So if you can fit in one of my costumes, you're welcome to wear
Walk
it. And
around
have
and
fun. Yeah.
Yep. Or if you got your own,
Or if you
feel
got
free
your
to
own, bring
come
it
walk
on.
around.
Yeah,
And still, Spider-Man's and Superman, the two most popular.
probably.
I would think Iron Man would.
Batman's
by
very
now.
popular. Iron Man's pretty popular. Believe it or not, I sell a lot more unknown character comics than I do big names. I sell a lot of Amazing Spider-Man, but I sell the Star Wars comics sell tremendously.
Really.
Star Trek comics sell pretty good. Star Trek has a comic for every show that just continues the stories on. Same with Star Wars.
So it never ends.
And it all ties in. It's all legit. It's all valid.
Yeah, it's hard to save any money when you know a guy like this.
Yeah.
That's part of it, though.
Yeah.
All right, well, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah.
Wish you nothing but the best this weekend.
Thank you.
Hopefully you'll have great weather, and it sounds like downtown merchants are gonna also be open. So it's a good time to go down and shop local.
For sure.
Visit the businesses on the square.
Yeah.
And,
I believe everybody's doing something.
Good.
So
go down there, hang out with you guys, and then go grab a bite to eat downtown
yeah,
somewhere.
come get some photos with your kids.
Yeah.
Bring
You
your
got a
kids
photo
up.
thing set up, or just
Nah,
yeah,
we just
We have been talking
We're
about
work- we're
possibly
gonna
getting a
work on
green
that.
screen
Yeah,
set up.
we're gonna work
but
on that,
That's
but-
down the road.
that would be cool.
yeah.
That would be very.
I heard,
cool.
but I also heard that the theater is looking to put a green screen room in. So that could be
This
something we do
This
together.
is the new theater
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
See, people heard theater and they're thinking, "Oh, movie." It's not necessarily going to be
it
set up like that.
Does both.
Yes.
From what I've been told, it'll do live plays. They're building a stage out in front of the screen
Yeah.
to where they can do live plays and movies. So
That'll be cool.
yeah, it's going to be something neat.
Can't wait for that.
No, me neither.
That'll be interesting to see how that's received in this town and
Yeah.
what all happens there.
The biggest thing is our customers, our people, the town people have to support what's here. And
you're hitting on a sore spot here
It is.
because on the page, no matter what happens,
yep,
somebody will say, "We need
we
A,
need a
B,
bowling
or
alley,
C,
or we need
and we need
this,
to," and
we
I'm
need
like,
this.
I go through this, and then somebody today was like,
See you, Shane.
They were saying, "Mr. Mayor, we need businesses like this, this, and this here," and I tell them like, that's not the mayor's responsibility.
No,
He can do some things to
he
make
can
it
pull some strings to try to promote and bring them there.
exactly,
But that's the best he can do.
it's got to be an individual like
Yes.
you, or
It's
like
got to be
myself,
somebody take that chance.
that invest the risk and the
Yes.
money to say, okay, we're going to open this up.
Yeah.
And I get tired of seeing that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know where these people think that this is people's own business.
Yeah, bowling alleys and golf courses, putt courses, and things like that would be great for this town, but
Right.
the town has to support it.
That's what I said. I said I wanted to do a putt event.
Oh, I know.
And
I've
next
seen
thing you know, I was opening up a putt.
Yeah,
A laser tag.
Yeah.
Everything else. And I think my daughter's here.
Oh.
Come on in, Logan.
going to the other door.
Yeah, and it's locked. So
There you go. There she is.
hello, Logan.
I don't want to come in this door with.
Oh, well, you're fine. You're over 21.
Yeah,
You're allowed to do
you're
that.
legal.
So,
Valid.
well, very cool. Wish you nothing but success on Saturday and continued. And I'll get
Thank
with
you.
you on the 4th of July.
Yeah, we'll see if we can't pull some people together and do it for you.
And of course, we'll always be live during the parade during the fall foliage. So
Awesome.
I know we'll get you on down there.
Yeah, great.
All
Thanks,
right,
Kevin.
Thank you for coming in, guys. And go down there and support Eric and his business Saturday and everybody else on the square. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Love you guys. We will see you soon.